Okay, I was a little bit wrong on the Chevy 350 conversion, but I did know the earlier ones were the Oldsmobiles. And if you look at the history of these diesel engines that GM did in the early days, they're still based off of a gasoline engine. Let me show you a few things that says to me that this was a gasoline engine they converted into a diesel. The oil pan is almost exactly the same as a 454 big block. Now, the biggest one that tells me that it was supposed to be a gasoline block is this right here. Where this vacuum pump connects to is the exact same thing as a distributor. It has a fork piece that bolts that down to hold it down into the block. So when I pull it up out, it's the exact same thing as a distributor. If that does not scream gasoline engine right there, I don't know what does. This is basically a early LS motor. Stuff that look exactly the same. With these heads off, the push rods are under the head, not in the center. Bolt pattern is exactly the same. The flywheel is exactly the same. The oil cooling lines, the filter, the pan, almost the pistons and connecting rod and everything are the same. Literally, if you pull these heads off, put LS heads on, and a distributor, a few things, this will run on gasoline. That's what I was saying before. A lot of these motors were gasoline engine blocks they converted into diesels. It's what you would call reverse engineering. Basically, what a lot of people do is they take a existing engine design and they'll just tweak it a little bit. But yeah, definitely, if you can explain this one, you know, why they put this in there like a distributor and not running this off like the belt or V-belt or serpentine belts. There's so many other things you could do for a vacuum pump. Like how the Cummins mounts onto the timing gears. Even the oil pump rod connects to the bottom of this, exactly like a distributor. Seriously, that oil pump rod connecting to that all screams gasoline engine. And I bet if I got an old LS style head, I bet it would bolt right onto that block. I would bet it has the same bolt pattern and the same head gaskets as a gasoline engine. How can you tell me this is not for a distributor on a gas engine? I bet if you put a distributor on here with a carburetor and spark plugs instead of glow plugs, this would start up and run on gasoline. Just like those multi-fuel tractors, they can switch from diesel fuel to gasoline.